He travels all the way in the north and all over California in the comedy clubs. He just performed at Alameda Comedy Club. Very funny guy. Give it up for Gabriel Alexander.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Ironically, that's how I first met the Spicy Latina. She pulled out a Magnum, and I was like, you were right, I cannot fit that. Just like her, I came all the way from the 209, except I came somewhere way shit. You guys thought Modesto sucked. I came all the way from Stockton, like, I didn't want to hear anything about that place, dude. Oh, crazy times we live in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy times, man. I don't know who keeps pressing the upgrade button on COVID, but fucking stop. Every time I look around, there's a new goddamn variant all the time. Pretty soon, COVID's gonna have more weird names than weed. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, wear your mask, bro. They got that new blueberry cough out. It's fucking people up. And this is one thing, here's the thing I hate it too, because every time something comes back, they do the mask restrictions, and then the mandates for the mask. And here's the thing, I've never been the mask guy. Like, they're gonna tell me wear the mask. I didn't care, but here's the one thing I hated about COVID was when people would take face mask selfies. You know what I mean? Take selfies while they're wearing their face mask. That boggles my mind. I hate that. If you take a selfie while wearing a face mask, that's the same as sending a dick pic while wearing a condom. Doesn't make sense. I know you're trying to look safe, but take it off, man. I'm trying to see if there's any weird moles under there. You know what I mean? Hear about what happened in Texas? Texas is being very Texas right now. Told women, like, nah, you're gonna have the baby. She's like, yeah, well, but you're having it. And here's the one thing, I'm not gonna stand up here and just tell you what I think, my personal belief, what I think that's right or wrong. All I'm saying is, for a state that really hates Mexicans, why would you make a law that literally creates more Mexicans? Like, I don't think they thought that through. Speaking of not thinking it through, she mentioned the Alameda Comedy Club. So when you go to the Alameda Comedy Club, from Stockton, you have to pass through Oakland, right? And when you pass through Oakland, to get there, you have to pass the Oakland A's Stadium, which is called the Coliseum, because it's ancient and people have died there. You have to pass it. And as you're going, there's a big sign, and a big electric sign. I'm not playing, this is real. And it says, "Stop Asian Hate." That's what it says. Stop Asian Hate. Now, the sign is yellow. So ironic, you know what I mean? Like, they're already kind of fucking up with that. But it says stop Asian hate. And I started thinking about that. Like, we're such a sign society here in the United States. Like, we need signs for everything, right? Like, I went to the Grand Canyon. They have a sign at the Grand Canyon that says, "Do not drive your car off this cliff." I'm not playing. Do not. Here's the thing. If you're at the point where you're going to drive your car off the cliff, do you think that sign's going to stop anybody? You know what I mean? Like, has anyone tried to drive their car off the cliff and they just saw it and they're like, whoa, 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 stop the car. When the fuck did they put that there? Guess we can't do it now. But no, they have the sign that says stop Asian hate. And I wonder if that ever worked. Like, some teenage Asian girl cuts you off without blinking. You know what I mean? Without using her blinker. And then you're just like, dude, you suck. And your friend's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. The sign. Not here, bro. We have to hate Asian people 10 feet away from the door. Like smoking. And I started thinking about that, the fact that we had to put that sign up because of everything that's been happening. And I started looking in, and instead of judging society, I like to judge myself. What do I bring, and is there anything I could change about me? Like, do I have any stereotypes? Of course, everybody does. If you say you don't, you're a goddamn liar. Everybody does. Every race, every person, everybody. And I started thinking about one of the stereotypes that I always believed since I was a little kid. I always believed, almost till recently, that all Asian people knew karate. I know that's wrong to think, but I did. I thought all Asian people knew karate. But according to the recent news reports, they don't. That one's usually a hit or miss. Some of you laugh, some of you are disgusted. That's cool. Some of you were like, don't make jokes about Asian hate. I didn't. I just told a joke that Asians hate. Oh, man. In fact, when I was in college, I went to the University of Pacific. I went to the University of Pacific in Stockton. And when I was there, I had this huge crush on this foreign exchange student. Huge crush. Always wanted to ask her out. But then I found out she was from China. Huge red flag. I'm glad you guys got that. Someone else, they didn't get it. Other people thought that was a joke about COVID. It's not. It's a joke about countries having big red flags. Glad you guys got that one. You know what? You never want to be standing in front of an angry judge or an angry librarian because they can really throw the book at you. You know what I mean? Okay. I'll step it up. It's fine. It's fine. I did a backyard show recently. Those came out during COVID, right? Because a lot of comedians, they still wanted to work. People still wanted to get entertained, so we started having backyard shows. I got this email, said, hey, do you want to come to this private show? I said, we'll pay you X amount, free food, free beer. I said, you had me at free beer. And I went, and I did it. And I got nothing. Like how it is right now. Like it was silent. And my opening joke was this, okay? This is my opening joke, and it just kind of went downhill from there. All I said was, I wish that they had Tinder, or not Tinder, I wish they had YouTube and TikTok during biblical times. Because then Jesus would have been able to create videos, upload them, and it would have been able to reach more people. Then he definitely would have died with more than 12 followers. See, you guys laughed. The Church of Latter-day Saints did not. They did not laugh. They did not like that, man. Oh, man. I got two cousins that got married. To each other. Yeah, Stockton's by farms, but they took that up a notch. You know what I mean? It's lived the whole experience. Yeah, they got married. Here's the weird part about it. Forget the bad morals that runs in my family. I was related to both parties, and I still didn't get a fucking invite. Do you know shit you have to be doing in your life not to get invited to the inbred wedding? Oh my God. And here's the thing. Here's the weirdest thing too about it. They got divorced. They ended up getting divorced. I think the divorce upset me more than the cousins getting married. But if you're gonna, I'm just telling you guys, just for a piece of advice, if you are going to, like, marry your cousin, well, make it last forever. If you're gonna take that step, make it last forever. But they didn't. They got divorced. Now it's weird. Now you're gonna see your ex at a bunch of family events. You know what I mean? Funerals and baby showers and graduation parties. And you don't want to see your ex at those things, and you're all mad, like, what are they doing here? And you're like, fuck, their grandma died too. Never mind. They belong here. But they ended up getting divorced, and we had a big family reunion at this park. I left to go get more beer for me and my cousins. As I go there, I ran into the guy cousin. And I was like, oh, what's up, man? What are you doing? You coming to the family reunion? And he goes, is my ex gonna be there? And I was like, yeah, because it's a fucking family reunion. I just told you that. Word for word, people, this is what he says. Nah, I don't want to make it weird. Cool. You didn't think about that before you had sex with your cousin? But all right. But yeah, as he said, I don't want to make it weird. Then he kept saying things like, nah, I don't want to make it weird for my ex. I haven't seen my ex since the divorce. I don't think my ex wants to see me. And I was like, look, bro, you guys have been divorced for about 4 years now. You could probably start easing your way back into calling her your cousin again. You know what I mean? You guys like dark jokes?
Yes.
You good with that? I know, it's 2021. I gotta give people trigger warnings now. I can't just say anything. You know what I mean? They're taking away all my artistic freedom. I'll tell you this one story before I tell the dark one. I gotta end with the dark one just in case you don't like it and I just leave. Like, do you guys believe in, like, Like the alpha male, beta male thing? Do you guys believe that that exists? I kind of do sometimes, I really do. But there's one thing, I don't care how tough you are. No straight man looks alpha when they're picking out the best cucumber. You know what I mean? You can't. I don't care what you say. You can't. There's no way to be tough. Because I don't know. And I started thinking about it. I was like, God, is this what it's like for women to pick out dildos? Like, there's so many options. You know what I mean? You get that one huge cucumber and you're like, whoa, who's this for? This is definitely a 2-person cucumber. You know what I mean? Then you find the one that's way too skinny and you're just like, nah, I've had one of these before, it definitely didn't fill me up. Gosh, I'm just looking for the best cucumber for my tostada tonight. Then you find out they're on sale and you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'll take all 3. So do you guys here believe in the paranormal? Yeah. You do? Yeah! Like, you know what I mean? Like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, gingers, Eskimos, things like that. You guys gotta believe in Bigfoot. He's your goddamn next door neighbor. I know he's in there. I know he's up in there. I know you guys went to a bonfire at one spot and just saw a big footprint somewhere. Like, who is that? And then all the women got excited. They're like, I don't know. I'm trying to find his ass. I was watching this show called Unexplained Files on the Discovery Channel. It's called Unexplained Files. I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna watch this. I smoked a joint. I turned it on. I'm telling you, this goes south real bad. I'm letting you know ahead of time. So it starts off, there's just a woman sitting on a stool, staring at the camera. And this is what she says. Swear to God, you can look it up. She just goes, I was raped. And I go, did I put it on Lifetime? Like I thought I was watching the Discovery Channel. Then she proceeded to say, by a ghost. Now, I'm not a detective, but she may be making that up. You know what I mean? Like she may be. Then another lady came on and she goes, I was raped by the same ghost. And I was like, okay, now I got questions. Like, how do you know it was the same ghost? You know what I mean? But here's the weird thing about all of it. I believe them. I do. I believe them. I just don't think it's a real ghost. I feel like a Scooby-Doo situation going on. Just like a guy dressed up as a ghost. Like he comes in, the cops have him, he has like that old-timey boat rope tied around him. He's like, and the cops are like, here's your ghost rapist. And they just pull his hood off, and everybody's all shocked, and they're just like, old man Cosby. It's like, I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you and that pesky Me Too. Obviously, that's a joke. He definitely got away with it. God damn, he did. That guy went from being the spokesperson of Jell-O to the spokesperson of NyQuil real quick. Like he... Oh man, you guys were a great crowd. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much. I'm gonna bring up your house